Alrighty, came through and planted. We've got some peach trees right here. I've got one there. We've got another one here. They were just planted about a month ago, so they haven't really started reblooming yet. They're getting their roots set up. I've got a plum tree right here, but the dogs decided to play with it, so it's just a little stub down there right now, but it's still going to take some time to establish the roots on it. Here I've got some red grapes. Like I said, just planted about a month ago, so it's still working on getting established. Here's the green grapes here. They already had some leaves growing in the bag, and it's actually kept those leaves. So those are green grapes there. Here, I gotta clean them up a little bit. But right there, you can see that brown stick-looking thing. That's blueberries. And then I've got another blueberry bush right here that's starting to leaf out pretty good, so it's already catching on. Besides that, yeah, it's a little wet out here right now. My son watered his garden. I've got actually this bigger blackberry bush that is right here. I actually planted that last year, and it's doing very, very well. We've got, as you can see, a ton of blackberries already producing for this year. So we'll be picking some of those this year as they grow. I did plant one more blackberry bush right there. We've got one right there that's slowly starting to leaf out. And then we've got one more through the fence right there that hasn't started leafing out yet. But when they do, that'll be 4 blackberry bushes right here. As you can see, more and more blackberries right there are slowly blooming out with a ton more blooms blooming. So looks like we're gonna have quite a few blackberries this year. We're just waiting on them to turn green. Hopefully in the next couple years, this whole entire fence right here will be full of blackberries. Now if you go over to here, this is my son's raised garden beds here, but he's got peppers planted in here, which I honestly couldn't tell you what peppers he's got in here right at the moment. Looks like there's some, if you can read that, Carolina Reapers right there. Then that says Trinidad Scorpions. And then down here, see if I can read what this tag says. Looks like Chili Day Arbor hot peppers. So they like hot peppers. I'm not a big fan of the hot stuff, but they like it. They like to grow it. He's got some strawberries growing right here, which there's already one turning red right there. He's got another one turning red right there. So the strawberries are doing really, really well. I want to say that is spearmint. We've got squash coming up right there. This right here looks like it's mammoth jalapenos. We've got Idaho potatoes right there growing, so they're doing really, really good. We've got those in a deeper homemade raised garden bed, so that way they have plenty of room to grow down. Got lavender right there, and then tomatoes, and then looks like more peppers. Guys, they love peppers. My boys love peppers like they're going out of style. That looks like a giant Marconi sweet pepper. I'm assuming that's probably what's in all of it here. Looks like he's got a tomato sneaking up in there. He's going to have to come pick out. Not unless that's just a leaf breakage he's putting in there for compost. But it looks like he's already got something coming up in the middle there. Bloom buds already right there. So this is our raised garden bed this year. It needs a little bit of cleanup. We got some weeds coming up between the beds. I just haven't weed eated them yet. But that's where we're at so far on our garden beds and our plants and our trees. I'm still working on slowly. I want to add apple trees, some orange trees, some more plum trees, more peaches. get my grapes going, blueberries going, and see what kind of harvest we can get from all that.